what's up? Talking T here. Guys, real quick, in case you missed it, Soda Papa hit level 60. Congrats to Soda. He's terrible at the game. He did all his punishments, made it to level 60. This is probably my last official meeting doing any of this work. Yes, me and Soda Papa are going to have a duel to see who's the official ward chief. If I win, I am making all the like hard-hitting last-minute decisions, whatever, like the final say. And Soda Poppin is doing all the work anyway, so he'll do all these meetings still. If I lose, it's still going to be Soda Poppin doing all this BS. He'll probably just punish me, etc., etc. So this is going to be my last time leading you, guys. Any like awes? Any like, oh, we're going to miss you. Nothing, you guys?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Such a shame. Another time.
Okay, let's calm it down. Okay, get it. All right. Shut the fuck up, please. Holy shit, I'm not trying to be here all day. Okay, you're supposed to be here today. Soda Pop actually had something like real pop up, so he's not going to be here. So again, I'm running the show. First things first, raid date, guys. We have a big raid date coming. Everybody's like, what's happening? I want to say this week we've had so many people not die. We've had so many people hit level 60. Yes, it's like we're averaging like what, like 260 deaths a day, or maybe like 1.5 a day. That's not bad, especially compared to what we had before. I know 2 people died like yesterday. We had 2 people today. Hopefully that's it. Soda was saying the 15th was going to happen for raid day, but we pushed it back a month. I believe it's like early February. He has an IRL. You guys are having an IRL meeting, guild meeting on the 18th. Anybody know anything about that? That's just what I'm told from Soda.
Wait, what?
Wait, in like
IRL meeting in 6 days?
There is going to be an IRL meeting on the 18th. More information coming very soon. Just
where?
That is what I was told. Guys, this is what I'm told.
We're supposed to say that.
Is it? Are you coming?
The exact same thing of,
if
is
I
that
get
January
my
or February?
It's in my place, guys. I made cookies.
Oh, let's go!
Oh,
He wants cookies.
Yeah, okay, so
Cookie me.
Cookie Monster.
that's that. Dire Mall, you guys hyped it up, really scary. Blah blah blah. We've only lost 4 people. 460s, guys. That's not bad at all. What the hell?
It is kind of scary in there, though. It is kind of scary in there.
You guys have to remember, just the aggro range is huge. Of everything in there, it is massive. Butt pulls are a huge problem, but again, only 4 people have died. One big issue we've had, actual issue, is if you go check the death logs at Onlyfangs, nobody is recording their off-stream deaths. No,
That's funny.
Rule breakers.
I begged for it. Soda, when he was leader, warned you guys as well. Guys, this is just how it has to be. If you're not listening after this long and this many punishments, bro, if you don't record a death, don't bother making a new character. You're gone. It is what it is.
Ban that guy.
Just press start recording if you are off stream doing anything. Move on a little bit. Intern update. We had 4 interns play for each guild. Bishlon died. Goodbye. He's gone. One's down. Every other one's like level 32 to 27. Gear your interns, guys. They're asking for a lot of help. We've all kind of forgot about them. I know Legal Eagle for the Torrens has been asking for a lot of shit. Bishlon actually got a lot of gear from whoever he was with, and that kind of said him after he died. But it is what it is. Reminder, if you die before 60, you're just out. It feels like shit, I get it, but you're just gone, guys. It's the way it's got to be, or there'll be way too many people. Also, we had a big issue this week with like the Lionheart helmet. Gold income, or whatever. We told those dipshits over there at Washed Up that we'll all just keep it at 0. Well, it turns out that they've been panicking. They're actually begging us to up the price again. It means a lot more to them than it does to us. So I'm taking open thoughts about this, guys. What do we say? Do we say fuck them, or we...
Nah,
You
You
got them right where you want them.
I actually think there's a third pattern now.
Listen, I think you tell them to abandon the pattern so they cannot make it anymore, and then we'll just give them a small cut of each
That's fucking base.
craft that we make.
I went to a dungeon.
That's the only thing. That's the only way that we'll give them a chance. They abandoned the pattern live. We see them.
Just ignore them. Just ignore them. See what they do.
There's a third pattern, like Parla said, so it really doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell them pattern.
Just
Oh.
Don't
Keep it
talk to
zero,
those
keep the
guys
market.
anymore. Don't talk to them anymore.
Okay.
Keep
Yeah,
it
they're
zero,
washed
keep the
up.
market. Keep the market.
All right. Just want to hear the guild's opinion on that. Anyway, something else that I'm like kind of new at. I kind of don't understand. World bosses, guys, are these possible for us to do?
Yes.
No, you gotta like
No,
scout
Yes.
them?
no,
Yes.
no.
Not really.
You will die. You will
Oh.
die. They are
Purples.
griefable. They are griefable. You will die. They are griefable by level 1s. You will die.
Kazakh is.
we ain't
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
listen,
Bro.
dramatic.
Every
I'd like to
single
offer
one
a
of them.
thought
Guys, just-
regardless.
Okay. Let Ampy just say what he thinks after.
Oh.
Go
I
ahead.
think we should
all talk at the same time.
I think it's fine.
As someone who had world bosses. Sorry, you go.
Okay, literally, Ampy knows more than anyone, so just listen to him.
Don't do it right now.
Don't do the world. That is raid leader, personal assistant Ampy. So I guess we're not doing any world bosses. And I heard they're a little bit fun. They don't drop
Just
all the
after
time
MC
or
or
something,
something.
but they are griefable 100%. You gotta wait out of spawn. They spawn every 3 days. You need a party of 40. Am I wrong on any of this?
Nope, you're right.
Yeah.
I was just asking because I didn't know if it was filler content for the raid date, filler content at the Dire Mall, because we have a lot of level 60s kind of just like sitting at BIS now. There's a whole bunch of noobs that just hit it that they're trying to get. So I was just asking. So we're not going to be doing world bosses. Yeah. Also, raid requirements for I kind of skipped over for the raid. I'm not going to lie, guys. You got when Soda Poppet's back, we got to talk to him about that. I don't know shit about these raid requirements, like what we need. Apparently, we need a certain amount of warlocks and a certain amount of blah, 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 blah. Something. Soda Poppet's back for the next meeting on whatever. I'll keep updated. And other than that,
You need lots of herbs.
Yeah, you need like class comps. Like warlocks are important for banishes and stuff like that.
I
Most
think
important
thing,
want Tyler to draw up his ideal comp, regardless.
I do want to see
True.
that in a PowerPoint.
Yeah,
We can.
Idea.
Me too.
oh, we do have a Dire Mall
Yeah,
PowerPoint.
Miracle
That's what I'm
Road.
saying, guys. That'll be
We
updated
also
to the
need, like,
PowerPoint channel.
we should go over then, Tyler, because a lot of
people are dying in Dire.
No, they're not. And it's actually not that many people are dying.
You don't think so?
No way.
People are going to die when they're no longer respecting how scary it is, which is going to come later, not like the first week. Dire Mall.
Well, if you have a
is where
PowerPoint, I feel like it'll
stupidity
be
is
fair
punished.
to play it out for us, right?
I'm not. And PowerPoints are boring. It'll be in the PowerPoint channel.
I think you'll
I'm
make
going
it
over
fun.
a
You
damn
should do
PowerPoint.
it.
This isn't a public speaking class. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it.
It's
Like I
not.
said, this is my final final meeting here. I don't give a shit. But I will say a little bit of an open floor here. If there's any
Wait, if you win the
any
duel, aren't you
disgruntled
staying?
things that people want to talk
No,
about right now, any questions, anything, open floor, guys.
So
Yes.
it's still gonna be running, even if he wins.
Even if I
Gotcha.
win, Soda's running it.
Gotcha.
I don't got time for this shit.
I got a question from Onlyfangs Telemundo.
What's up?
Are you mentally prepared or any kind of preparation for the upcoming duel?
Yes, I've been practicing getting off-stream coaching actually by Sony. But apparently Warrior vs. Warrior is pretty
you-
easy. So it is what it is, guys.
Did you record that off-stream dueling?
I'm perma recording. Why, you want to see it?
Yes,
Kind of cool.
I see a little
actually.
training
Honestly,
montage.
It would actually be kind of cool.
Well, here's
yeah.
the problem. That pussy Kamala VOD reviews all my VODs because he's sweating. Because low-key UL players are terrible. But it's fine.
I have an actual question regarding the raid stuff.
Yep, perfect.
I don't know what we're looking at in terms of like guild bank shit, but we need like 300 greater fire protection potions before we walk into Molten Core.
Correct.
Is there
We
like
have it.
anyone funneling that shit?
We need a
No.
resource update because when we had it 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, I'm not sure how it's coming along. I can get that to you.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
fair.
down
I was
to farm.
to Sequisha.
Oof, well, that's a bummer.
That's a rough
That's
one.
a rough one.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Can I just request then like a leadership update at some point this week saying,
Oh,
hey, go
give me a
farm
leadership
this.
update. Hurry up. All right, she's
Saying,
doing it
hey,
right now.
go farm this and send it to this because I'm down to farm. I just don't know what the f- to farm.
We did
Yeah, bruh.
Oh,
no,
bruh.
Oh, level
Meeting.
8.
I
can't.
Wait a second, didn't you die to hyenas at 60?
I was running to the
Again?
meeting. I was running to the meeting. I was all the way, man.
Oh no.
I feel so bad for everyone that gave me gear. I'm actually sorry about this. This is crazy.
It's okay.
Escort.
I'll send
No,
more
yeah.
gear
All
to your
good, all
next
good.
character.
Oh my
We'll get you
god.
back
dude, no
up.
way.
New character, we'll get you bags and we'll escort you over.
Other than that, guys,
you guys gave me
Question for
Get this man a
yeah,
summon.
what is it?
Can you please convince E-Rob to come back?
He's not coming back. He was here over the weekend. He's not coming back. He won't make raid date.
No.
Whatever it is.
By the way, Tyler,
What's up?
I've been working on an auction house add-on, and I've shown it already. Like Zico and Soda watched it, and they really like the way it looks. But you're the war chief, so do you want me
like
to
how far to
show it at one
completion
point?
is this?
It's done.
Okay, can you send it to me on Discord?
Yeah, sure. Do I just show you, send you the actual? Yeah, I'll just send
Like,
you the add-on on this.
Video of you using it.
Yeah, I'm using it. Like I've been testing it with some people. Zico has also been testing it a bit.
Okay, perfect.
I can send it to you.
Zico's using the auction house.
Well, it'll be an in-guild auction house, is what he's saying.
An in-guild auction house, yeah.
Our gold has.
I think the best thing is to send him the clip when you were showing it to Zico. I think that's what Soda was watching as well, and then Tyler can watch it later.
Yep.
Or whenever he
Okay.
wants to. Because
I
I
can
watched
do
for like
that.
5 minutes. It was a pretty good overview of what the add-on does.
I'll do that. I'll send him the clip. Yeah. I'll do that.
Other than that, we have one final little. I'm just going to bring this up once. A little Petri thing. As I know, we had a little Petri drama, guys. If you guys learn it, please don't learn it. If you get it, please don't learn it. Also, we had a little bit more ideas. Again, I'm just going to hold this Petri talk off till we're closer to raid anyway. Because I don't know.
What if I have one in my bags right now?
Just send it to Tonka T Loot or something. Somebody else. Just one of the leaders, one of the advisors. Send it to them.
Is that a Petri on your pants or?
Wait, can I
Actually,
ask one
delete it.
thing?
Yep.
Delete it.
This is for just healers in general. If you have Moonclaw CDs, can you like log in or like just like let people know you have them? Dude, I have my robes done. You don't.
This is a great
So
point,
you should
guys. Our
be-
enchanters are getting pissed. By the way, apparently there was enchanter drama. Any enchanters want to speak up? Nathan, you hear about people not giving you green items or asking for cuts or loot or whatever it was?
Okay, no, it's not that big of a deal. Here's the reality. We're gonna have to transition to people bringing their mats or the equivalent greens to get enchants. The problem right now is that the enchanters, a lot of them are running dungeons constantly, and we are basically asking the people that we run dungeons with to sacrifice their gold income from the greens that drop so we can DE. Those enchants are then going to other people who aren't in those dungeons, and those people running their own dungeons who are receiving the enchants are selling all their greens for gold. So at the end of the day, what people need to do is you need to get DE on one of your alts. If you don't have an alt, find someone who can DE and send the greens to them like an enchanter. But we're just going to have to start asking people to either provide greens or the mats for enchants, because it's not fair to the people who are basically sacrificing their income and their stuff in those runs. It's just how it has to be.
Legitimately,
What are they
if you guys
spending
need
gold
more
on
mats-
though? Like,
if you guys need more mats in enchanting, I have a shitload, because what happens is every time I go into the dungeons and I enchant people, I say, hey, send me greens when you're not in the dungeons, and they do. And I get hundreds of greens, like in my mailbox all the time.
I just sent you a DM, Pirate.
Yeah, if you need help with that,
can you
I've
guys
got a
just
lot.
make
I've
an
got,
alt?
I've
You can
got
just make an
Crusader.
alt.
I don't.
Sorry.
I've got Crusader, and I've got like 80 brilliant shards.
It's not.
I get shitloads.
I have hundreds of brilliant shards. The problem is that
The
there are
dust.
certain enchants like the dust, where the enchants that people now want in endgame cost a prohibitive amount.
They do.
For you guys who aren't enchanters to understand, +9 stamina to bracer, which is what most people want. I have strength also, but +9 is like 15 illusion dust. One green of level 53 or above or whatever is 1 to 2 illusion dust. A weapon or something higher level could be 2 to 5. It's very hard. So essentially what we need to realize is that the amount that is required for some of these enchants is high enough that we're now running into problems.
So let me coordinate this with you, because another thing we can do is create runecloth pants and just mill those, and that's what I've been doing to get a shitload of mats there.
I posted about it too. Look, it's not necessarily only about the mats. The other side of it is just the dynamic between people who are sacrificing some of the greens versus those who are not.
Okay, we're
And
gonna
there's gold
send you
disparity.
greens.
Yeah,
All of us, okay?
It's not a huge deal. It's just in general, be mindful of the fact that when you go
Yes.
into a dungeon and you get greens, don't just only think of yourself and the gold. Think about the guild, because we are running into limitations. That's it. Not a big deal.
Yeah. And the
What
big,
level do the greens
bottleneck
need to be?
for
Okay,
52.
so
50 plus.
Like
For
41
illusion
plus,
dust-
38
oh,
plus,
well,
right?
For illusion dust for
Wait,
late
wait.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nathan, can you speak, please? Because I hear a lot
This
of
is
different
so
answers.
easy
Let
for
me-
me.
let me-
I
well,
was.
let me-
I
let me make a
had
very
nothing else
clear
to say. This is
breakdown.
awesome.
Okay. For greens,
Keep yapping, guys. I
what we
don't care.
need is we need anything.
Dude, I pre-planned this
over
meeting in 10 minutes
about
before stream. I have
level
nothing for these guys.
40-ish, 39, 38.
Give me
okay?
filler talking
38
points,
and
chat.
up.
Any, quick.
Send greens to enchanters. Now, in terms of illusion dust, which is the late game enchant, the best enchants, those are going to be like 53 and up. Okay. Now, what is also very important, if you are someone who is leveling and you run into a situation where you get
I can say don't die.
dungeons blues, right? And you don't
Soda
have a
Duel already
profession
talked
you're
about
committed
it.
to, please take
Applications.
enchanting. Reason being,
I can have
minor OSP,
Lakari
everyone wants
come
that.
speak
You
about
need
applications.
blues from like
Facts.
RFD or Scarlet
Facts.
Monastery to do minor enchanting. You also need essence dust, which is from those levels as well. Then on top of that, right, everyone wants major health, 100 health, right? Well, major health requires a small brilliant shard. You do not get that from endgame dungeons. You only get that from like Sunken Temple, Maradon, and the beginning parts of BRD. So if you're doing arena runs, please shard those so we can give people more health and chance on their chest. So everything 38 to 60 is important. Below that, that's just for leveling, okay? 38 to 60, you should be please D'ing as much as possible. That's the message.
Thank you. So in conclusion, 38 plus greens
Yes.
is good for bissing. 53 plus gives illusion dust greens. And you need stuff from BFD, Scarlet Monastery, Sunken Temple, Maradon, and the start of BRD, green and blue stuff.
Yes.
RFD, Razor Fin Downs.
There are ways that we can do this with enchanters. For example, if you're a hybrid class, like a druid or something on high level, it would be great if you might, look out for the enchanters, and if there's some downtime, maybe go duo RFD with them very quickly. The reason we stopped soloing is because Sergeant Pepper died soloing for mats. So we're all scared to do it because we don't want to DC.
Thanks, Volts.
Thank you. I'm done spewing, but if you need to talk about it more in depth, just DM me.
Okay, perfect. Also, guys, I did get an update on the resources needed. I'm going to post it right now in the general chat. Guys, this is... Give me 1 second.
If you guys want to funnel apricot alchemy stuff, I would be glad to hold it safely and get it to where it needs to go when the time comes. By the way,
So
All right.
here's a question I have, Tyler. So you linked that, right? And it shows we're missing a literal fuck ton of stuff that we need to do this raid.
I have a suggestion for that, by the way, when you're done, Wiki.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Can we get people to take that shit off of their wish lists so that we can know who to send it to?
That is...
What is it?
A great point.
Because right now, if you go get Fade Leaf, every rogue's going to have it on their wish list, and then you're not going to know who to send it to for the actual raid mats.
And that's
the problem in that, though, is some of these things are keeping us alive in dungeons. So I don't want to take it off because I don't want to not have WrestlePots or FAPs or a fire protection for...
By the way, what I do want to
current
say, if we use the auction house, all of this is automated. Literally everything. Like, it's completely organized, auto sends mails, like we could even give
auction house?
It's a guild auction house, exclusive, yes. We could literally give admin to the guild leader, and he could literally just choose what comes and everything. Like, we could basically...
It's a slippery slope.
It really works. I mean, you can try it out, like, it works. It's a very advanced add-on.
I like our current system. We can
so like, where are we sending stuff? Because I have 40 blind weed.
This is a great point.
Now.
Where are we...
Just food for thought.
Right. Can I make a point about the current system? There's a flaw with it. There are two different groups, early players and late players, and they may not be online to be able to trade with each other, and it'll allow them to cross pollinate their resources more if they're able to set up those trades, obviously, when they're not online using that system.
I have a comment with our
more
current system
efficient
as well. Our current system, when you die, your name's still on the wish list for items.
And actually, there's a big
Times
deal
out.
about that. There are people that are actually making accounts, characters with the same name as our old guild members, and receiving items in the mail from our guildies. Yes. So
This
that's
is
absolute
Yeah, that needs to be updated in that
Oh, I
case.
brought that up in the add-on
they
channel, and they
die-
said there's nothing they could do about it. So
Okay,
I don't
well,
know.
Oh, really?
I mean, this is terrible then, right? This is horrible.
But I brought it up
Can't
about
they
the
just
wish
double check the level of the character, and if it's gone down, that means that person,
I mean, my
doesn't exist
suggestion is maybe we just
disable the wish list function for now because it seems like there's too many
I think it's
problems.
No, I like the wish list. It's really good.
Why
I
don't you just
think what you
rename your
could
character
do,
the same name?
maybe if the mods could update it and make it
Or
so
leave
that
the guild
these
when your
special
character
items
dies.
get like priority at the very
Mods.
top
Scroll up.
to be sent to like the people who are collecting these items, like an overriding thing.
You said that at the beginning, the dipshit forcing guy. Yeah, right
Yeah,
before the rare start.
Okay,
Honestly, what you
maybe
can do-
if you could make a
Yes.
system where you get an overwritten like if let's say it's Tonka T alt or whatever, so then your name would appear at the very top above everyone else who has wishlisted it. So they don't have to remove it from their wish list, but your alt would then be prioritized above everyone else.
Yeah, like a highlighted
Just so people
name
know.
on the wish list.
Yeah,
So
like a
I
highlighted
can,
name so people
I can
know
make
it's for raid
Tonka's name
purposes.
like highlighted for the specific items for sure.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and maybe
couldn't you
always
just-
make it to the top, like
I don't think
the
he's gonna
first
want to
name that
receive
appears.
6,000.
No, not
nerfs,
me,
though.
but
Well,
like April.
Okay, maybe not
Shadow.
him, like
April
whoever.
Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever
couldn't
wants to
you
take care of
scan
them.
the guild names and see if they're still in the guild, and if they're not, they are removed from the wish list? Would that be possible?
I could do that. It's a little trickier than that, but yeah, I could do something like that.
Is there
But
really
when
no
you
way to just
die-
void out a wish list when your character dies? Just have
Can
that be a
we
trigger.
just
when
move
your
on
character
and
dies.
take
Because
this off?
Yeah.
you track deaths, right? Maybe just delete the name if the person dies.
Yeah, I understand the request. It's a little trickier, but I think I can do something.
Lock in, mock,
One
lock the
thing
fuck
about
in. Don't
the
let us down, bro.
maps.
We need you.
We should also require like if you die /G quit before you log off.
Yeah,
should
my
anyway,
bad.
'cause-
I forgot.
We
that
already
already.
require that. We already require that, but not everyone's doing it, so it creates lag spikes. By the way.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
server transfer off after your character dies, before you G quit, it causes everybody to go offline online at the same time, and it causes a huge like 5-second lag spike that can get people killed.
Maybe when people invite after people die, they can like kick the old character if it's like if the name is listed anyways in the request invite channel, just kick and invite.
Yeah, if whoever's like guild leader or officer in the guild, as soon as someone dies, can you just kick them?
Well, I mean, they should get a chance to like at least say something in G chat, right? Just G quit after you die.
You get 15 seconds and then you're out.
Yep.
Just G quit after you die. Like, just make it in your head.
Anyways. And you're like, oh, okay.
Can I say something about the
I
fade
do
leaf real
think
quick?
that, and had a great point. Like, okay, we don't, you don't need to send everything to these. We still need shit for dungeons. Pots actually help. So just
Okay, question, Tonka. Do we want to have a competition between the races to see who can provide the most raid mats? And at the end of the week, we turn them all into you. And whichever race
Brilliant.
turns in the most mats for raid gets a 500 points. And whoever loses has to do some dumbass punishment because they suck.
that is okay.
That's smart.
no, brilliant.
That's
I think
stupid, though.
Barney was trying to say something too.
That's
a good idea.
really unfair.
I think Barney's trying to talk.
Oh, I just wanted to say something to the rogues. Rogues, you don't need Fade Leaf. You can whisper me. I can give you a pickpocket macro. You should never ever need blinding powder. You just print it just from killing shit on the overworld in dungeons. You don't need to be buying it.
Let him know.
Yeah, take that shit off your wish list, you scrubs.
Okay. So with that being said, Lakari, go over the whatever you got. So guys, we've actually had a whole bunch of people join.
Yeah, I have a question about that, by the way.
Yeah, okay,
If somebody
great.
joins at
Ask that to
60, by the way,
Lakari,
it's a
speak
quick
up.
question. It's a quick question to Lakari. If somebody joins at 60, they get full points, and I've been seeing this happen on all the other races. They get like 10 points for each level immediately. What is that about?
Well, you can always join the guild with a self-found character. So, for example, there's some really good recruits like Zico's friend, Sarah, who tragically died in dungeon, I think, a couple days ago. Sadly, was self-found, but he's a really good recruit.
The add-on fixes itself. It fixes itself. It doesn't actually add the points.
Okay.
Oh, so it isn't actually added. Okay. I did not know
I
that.
think
Okay.
it does.
GG, Lakari's talking.
Right?
GG.
When it's
Yeah,
I think they said it doesn't. But I'm
So
not
a lot of
sure.
guildies, there should be like an announcement about that because a lot of guildies were super worried about that and kind of upset. And people on the outside thought it was actually giving points, and they wanted to make solo self-found characters with the idea of maybe I can get into Onlyfangs.
I see.
So that's got to be communicated somehow. Yeah.
And wait, real quick though, how do we even like enforce if they've been mod tagged or not? Because that's the one thing we can't really check, right?
I didn't know we were inviting 60. So.
Not even know. Yeah.
It's very rare exceptions. Typically, when we invite people to the guild, they will be invited at level 1. It is very extreme, rare scenarios. Like I think only 2 people or 3 people have gotten in SF 60 characters. It's like super like rare. We try not to do that.
That's crazy.
But now that they're aware of it, people or viewers might start doing that.
That is a good point. And in the future, I think we probably will just make everyone start at level 1.
I thought it was like that already.
But
It just decreases the consistency and makes it kind of unfair, I think.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Right.
I highly doubt Sarah and Varmel were mob tagged. I just highly doubt it. And those were the only 2 people who were invited.
I mean,
SF60.
I could defend myself if given the chance. There's
You don't need
footage
to.
of
You
me
don't
leveling
There's no
at
need.
level 1.
No one
Okay,
Surely.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't know. If
Guys,
there are no more
I'm
questions,
sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm Bislan. I'm the intern that died. This is my final meeting. I don't want to make this about me, but I just wanted to take the opportunity. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous right now. I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank everybody for this opportunity, especially Lakari, who accepted me, and then Tyler One, who accepted as well the recommendation of Lakari for me. And also a huge shout out to Soda, who welcomed me with open arms. And
don't forget
a lot of people were out here.
Get him out. He didn't think me. Get him out.
A lot of people were out here who helped me. Yeah.
Hey, Bislin.
Oh,
Wait, before he goes, but Bislin, you did an awesome job, though, dude. And I know it may feel
Thank you.
really bad,
Thank you, Pirate.
lying and all this kind of shit. Like, honestly, man, like I know you were really upset. Everybody saw like you were apologizing stuff on stream, but no, don't feel bad about it. You kicked ass. You made it.
You really did good, Bislin.
Yeah,
like,
it was a GG, bro.
You did good.
Thank you, guys. I
Thanks,
really
homie.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you did good,
we'll miss
Bislin.
you.
It was fun while it
GG.
lasted, guys. Have a good
Yeah.
one. I'm
Alright.
out.
Go again.
Lakari,
GG's,
are you
Bislin.
done talking? 'Cause you're embarrassed me. I'm not gonna lie. Are you done?
No, shut the fuck up. I'm not done talking. Okay,
Alright, keep
just
going,
give me
hurry
a
up.
second.
Whoa.
There's a lot of work here. All right. There's a lot of good potential recruits that deserve a chance in this goddamn guild. Now I'm going to share my goddamn screen. All right, because I've been waiting to talk all day. Okay, and I know you guys have a lot of questions. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to make this really goddamn quick. All right.
Damn.
Sorry for wasting your goddamn time. Okay, so please.
It's okay.
check my
We're
screen.
here for you, Lakari. You're safe. with
It's
us.
fine.
Show
Sorry,
us your
I'm
stream.
just a little stressed the fuck out. I've
was
not
kinda
streamed
hot.
for 3 days because I've been going through all these goddamn applications. All right.
Black,
all right.
make sure you
Anyways.
unplug the hard
You're doing a
drive,
great
please.
job.
Okay, so I know you guys have a lot of concerns. Okay, I know you have a lot of concerns about, the guild. It seems like it's easy to get into or whatever. I promise you that is not the case. I'm just going to show you the total submissions. I went through a ton of submissions. I promise you, the people who got in the guild are the best of the best. They have been vetted not only by
name because it would be too obvious if I was playing on Telfer. So I told
Lakari stream open, but I can't get it. Shut up, man.
you are guaranteed in the guild. That is going to depend on how long the guild lasts. Okay? I'm not sure how long Onlyfangs is going to last. All right?
Wow.
But if it does last,
what is that?
4 months.
Oh, don't say that. What's the matter with you?
Sorry,
Jesus.
sorry.
That's very motivational.
What is up, Onlyfangs?
God,
My name is
Marisa gave
Katina,
my
aka
asshole
Katina
tear
Kilos,
wide
and I am
open.
a professional eater and also
Turn
a
your subs off.
Twitch streamer. I have been playing World of Warcraft since 2004, if you can believe it. I got my start back in Warcraft 3, actually.
Turn off your
My
anime.
main
Whoa.
gig as a professional eater involves me traveling the world and conquering
Is it
massive
desync?
food
Oh my
challenges.
goodness.
Some of my biggest feats include control all the Game of Thrones and kicking his butt, by the way. Just don't tell him that because I don't actually want to fight him. And conquering a 5-foot-long po' boy sandwich, which is basically my height. I'm 5'2". I am also a former member of the United States Air Force. My grandfather was Air Force, father was Air Force.
Why-
So with
why are
that,
we supposed to
my
be drinking
streams
water?
are always
I have
dedicated
water.
to
I have
the
water.
charity Stack Up, which is a charity for military veterans that are suffering from any form of PTSD that need help socializing and getting into the gaming space, going to cons, etc. So if you hit the donate button on my page, all of the proceeds for the donations do go to the Stack Up charity. But otherwise, I am also a former women's physique
Dina, you've been on an
bodybuilder.
open mic the whole
I
meeting,
use
by the
all of
way,
these life
just so you know.
experiences to
Shut
play
the
most
up.
entertaining streams I can possibly do. I'm a little bit goofy. I'm a little bit kind of hardcore. Maybe I'm a little bit tomboyish because of my military and bodybuilding background. I don't know. But also being a video game nerd, I think, is super fun and also identifiable. So my goal would be obviously to join Onlyfangs and hopefully hopefully maybe go Torin because I am strong like bull. Maybe I don't
Me
know.
too.
Maybe I could arm wrestle Tyler 1 to
I'll
like prove
beat
my
your ass.
worth.
Stop the
I
cap.
don't know. He kind of looks jacked. Maybe I don't know. Reach out. But thank you guys for considering me for Onlyfangs. I would hopefully bring you guys a lot of value. I do have a lot of hardcore WoW experience, just not on the Horde side. So for the Horde ? Yeah. Anyways, if you want, reach out. T needs kilos. See you guys in game.
All right, yeah. So yeah, that's probably our #1 recruit.
I want to see that.
You can check out her YouTube. She does also stream. I think she's live right now. But yeah, that's #1. The other ones are much shorter. I'll go through them right now. This is our next is Witchblade. So oh wait, I already have it up here. Okay, yeah.
Full name.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, is this guy playing while?
Yeah, so
Lakari, why'd you tell me?
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, Poke. My bad, man. My bad. Hey. But yeah, this is Witchblade. Dude, I think he's gonna be playing World of Warcraft in the guild. He's also live right now, and he's gonna be multi-game streaming. He's gonna be playing WoW and different games at the same time. So you want to see that insanity, you can check him out as well. And third will be, I think it's someone that you guys probably know from RuneScape.
What? This is a That's not nice. No, Lakari. Approved. Holy. No, Lakari, you're done, bro. Okay.
Gone down the drain with this one.
Listen, I promise. Okay, that was his video that he sent in. I promise that he is a funny guy. I clicked the stream. I checked out the stream. These clips were a little disturbing, I know.
It's perfect. Honestly, it's perfect.
Yeah, so why not show it to everyone?
Are all of his clips like this, or is it just like he had them like compiled? Did he like have to dig through things to find them? I'm so confused. I have so many questions, Gingerbeardy.
I think the music choice was great. Putting you through that. They were just random clips. And I apologize for putting you through that, but I'm here now, and I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. So let's do it.
You have a nice beard. Let's not be too controversial here, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I checked out the stream. He was fantastic. It was funny. I even clicked into it a little bit. He was streaming on his own. I watched like a good 15 minutes of it. Gingerbeardy's hilarious. He's great. I think he's a really good fit for the guild. I can vouch for him.
Okay, but he's not going to do any of that shit in the guild, right? He's not doing any of that shit while he's in the guild, right?
All the time.
Well,
all the time.
Maybe.
That nose thing can't
I would actually
happen.
prefer he does.
Yeah, why
Why do we not want him doing this?
Do it all
What's
the
wrong with
time.
having a French maid? in the
Yeah,
guild?
maid. We need a maid. We need a maid to clean
That's
up.
kind of an intern.
True.
We need more femboys.
Perfect intern.
We do need more femboys.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm not an intern. I can't.
How are you going to address the
Yeah,
lack of
Lakari, what
femboys in
happened to the
OnlyFans?
femboys?
Okay, let's move it on, guys. Let's lock in. Okay, Lakari, great job, bro. If you have any more of that, make sure you get in contact with Soda Pop and he'll be back, okay?
There's a couple
You
more.
killed it, man. You're doing amazing work as always. Anyway, let's move on. Week winners this week. Okay, we had a little bit of drama because people are upset that the trolls didn't get punished, right? They'll be getting a further punishment this week. to make up for it. I know Trolls is not your fault. Blah blah blah. It's my fault.
What?
Take responsibility for that. It is what it is. You guys got a free week. You're
Punished
not
for
getting a free
second
week
place.
this week. Person that won this week, Undead. Congrats, Undead. Great job.
go.
Let's go. Brains.
Oric, you were terrible. Torn almost lost even with a point modifier. We actually almost still lost.
But we didn't.
Yeah,
Thumbs
but,
up.
but I
We
mean,
didn't lose. We're
take
not
away that
losers.
modifier, we're like at 0 points. I know we don't have mages, I know we got all that.
I got you, Warchi.
Zug zug.
We're at negative 32. Strong start.
Yeah.
That's not cheating, by the way. Like locking in and getting 60 points all the time.
Yeah, they're just adding the add-on different computers. By the way.
Well, hey, like I said, send that to who's ever there. Okay, anyway. One more thing I'll say, guys. Is I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. Keep yourself safe. I'm not just saying that to spam now. Like, actually worry about do everything you can to keep your characters safe. We said it last week. It worked. Only like a handful of 60s died. We had a lot of people hit 60. Good job. That's about all the news, all the updates, all the yapping I have. We're about to head into the tribute chest. Any final thoughts people want to bring up real quick?
I had like a couple more things I want to say, if that's all right. It will not be long, I promise you, but it's actually important to touch on. Like actually. So also some of the newer WoW noobs, they were feeling guilty about dying because you're costing your race points. I want to let you know that the whole point system is for fun and you don't have to feel bad. I think something we did in the past, and this is up to you, War Chief, if you want to do it now, is that I think we did something where you could select one person from a race to take double the points for death, and then someone who doesn't lose any points at all. That's up to you completely. But there were concerns in the guild. Like a lot of newer WoW players were feeling very discouraged. They didn't want to play because they're like, oh, I keep dying. I'm costing my race points. But this is all for fun. And we want you guys to play and have fun and enjoy, the WoW experience.
Guys, let's lock in and not be pussies, please. Who gives you come on.
It is also like a knowledge check, so like you can like learn so many things by like just watching others die. So like see how they die and then be like, maybe I shouldn't go into that cave, especially the rogue feather one. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know who would layer inside of a cave. Am I right, guys?
If you're Torn, you should feel bad,
by the way.
Are we doing top clips this week or no?
Yeah, top clips.
Yeah, top clips. I have them. I don't have them. Guys, I don't have them.
Again?
What do you mean again? It's not my fucking responsibility that your old leader left. You don't give a shit. He should be here today doing the top clips anyway.
Fanboys, quick!
Tyler, you had a top clip last week. Tyler, you had a top clip. You skipped it.
What was it?
This is bullshit.
It was the reloading. It was reloading the UI.
Having fun.
We have a good clip.
I think our war chief is working hard, and maybe he could just use someone to help him. And I volunteer.
Thank you, Sorako. You can do that if you want. Thank you, Sorako.
All right, it will be done next week.
All right. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Next week. All right. Again, reminder. Also, this is we're gonna head into tribute chest. This is the biggest tribute chest ever. Actually, guys. Actually.